For years, Sarai desperately longed for the child God had promised, but as time passed, her hope began to wither. In a moment of frustration, she made a life-altering decision that would ignite a bitter rivalry and change everything. Little did she know, the path she chose would lead to an unexpected encounter, one that would forever alter the course of her life and the lives of those around her. Abram paced under the hot sun, weighed down by God's promise that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars. Yet Sarai remained childless, and time seemed to slip away. Sarai, aging and desperate, felt the promise slipping further from reach. Frustration consumed her. One night she suggested to Abram that he take her maidservant, Hagar, as a second wife to bear a child. Though hesitant, Abram agreed. Soon Hagar was pregnant. Sarai's hope flickered, but little did she know. Her decision would lead to jealousy and bitterness. As Hagar's belly grew, Sarai's frustration turned to anger. Hagar, once humble, now walked with pride, reminding Sarai of her own failure. The tension in their home escalated. Sarai, once kind to Hagar, now found herself bitter, while Hagar, aware of Sarai's jealousy, began to grow distant and defiant. The peaceful atmosphere of their home was shattered, and the seeds of rivalry were sown. Sarai's jealousy grew, her heart filled with bitterness and resentment. "She despises me," Sarai complained to Abram, her voice trembling with frustration.
"I gave her to you, and now she mocks me."
Abram, caught in the middle of the conflict, responded uncertainly, his words lacking the conviction of a man who truly understood the depth of the situation.
"She's your servant. Do as you see fit."
His indifference only fueled Sarai's anger. Feeling betrayed, Sarai's bitterness flared, and she began to mistreat Hagar, her words harsh, her actions cruel. She imposed her authority, trying to break the spirit of the young maidservant who had once trusted her. The tension reached its breaking point. Unable to bear the harshness and cruelty any longer, Hagar, pregnant and alone, fled into the wilderness. With nothing but her own thoughts and the growing life inside her, she ventured into the desolate, unforgiving landscape. The wilderness, both a physical and emotional desert, became her only refuge, a place where she could escape the torment that had driven her to despair. The wilderness was unforgiving. Hagar, lost and exhausted, wandered aimlessly, her feet aching and her spirit broken. The weight of her pregnancy, the harsh journey, and the cruelty she had endured pushed her to the brink. Just as she thought she could go no further, her eyes caught sight of a spring of water, a rare oasis in the vast desert. She collapsed beside it, the cool water offering her a moment of relief. But the pain in her heart remained. As she rested, wondering what would become of her and the child growing inside her, a sudden presence appeared. An angel of the Lord stood before her, his light breaking through the dim haze of the desert. "Hagar, where have you come from and where are you going?" the angel asked, her voice gentle but filled with purpose.
"I'm running from Sarai,"
Hagar replied, her voice trembling with the weight of her pain and fear. The angel spoke with a sense of calm authority.
"Return to your mistress and submit. I will bless you with descendants too numerous to count.
You will bear a son, and his name will be Ishmael. for the Lord has heard your misery. Hagar's heart pounded in her chest as she listened. Overwhelmed by the compassion and promise, she fell to her knees, tears streaming down her face. In that moment she whispered in awe. She said, "Elroi, Elroi, you are the God who sees me." For the first time, Hagar felt truly seen, not as a servant or a victim, but as a woman of worth, known and loved by God. With renewed strength and a heart full of faith, Hagar made her way back to Sarai. The road back felt long, and though the atmosphere at home was tense, Hagar obeyed the angel's command. She knew the difficulty of the situation, but chose to endure. Every day she carried the weight of her past mistreatment, yet a quiet resilience began to grow within her. Months passed, and Hagar's body grew heavier with the life she carried inside her. Finally, the day came when Hagar gave birth to a son. She named him Ishmael, meaning God hears, a constant reminder of how God had seen her in her distress and heard her cries. Though Abram had been reluctant at first, he stood by her, his presence offering some comfort. Over time, a bond of trust began to form between them, a silent understanding forged in the shared experience of God's promise. Despite the challenges she faced, Hagar found hope. God had not abandoned her. Ishmael's birth was not just a moment of joy, but a sign of God's mercy. It was a reminder that even in our darkest moments, when all seems lost, God has a plan for our lives, one filled with purpose even in the midst of suffering.